Okay, let's get started here. Boom. Right, yo. And away we go. So, we are playing the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, which I've never finished. I've only finished the 64 one. So this will at least be like a somewhat new experience, and I'm going to try as best I can to be like, you know, commentating over why this game is good and what makes it specifically good. Hopefully the audio mix is okay. We'll never know. Now the one thing that I have noticed with this is there's a little bit of slowdown during the cutscenes. Runs great when you're playing it. And I am playing at 2x native resolution on 3DS, so it looks a little bit better. But you'll see the cutscenes are noticeably slowed down for whatever reason, comically so. Like, I was actually going to let the intro video play, the kind of start screen intro video, which I love, and talk over it, but the slowdown is too bad. So, as much as possible, I'm gonna avoid that. But we'll see once we start playing. It should run pretty well. So to give context, I have beat this game many times. Never on 3DS though. I do own it on 3DS. And I've played it mostly, like most of the way through on 3DS, but I've not completed it on 3DS. I completed it fairly recently on 64. Like last year, the year before, 100% of it. So I can tell you definitively we will not be 100%ing it this time. And the reason for that is some of the controls have not aged particularly well, particularly when aiming your bow and that kind of thing. And there are some mini games that require you to do that, which I did when I 100%ed the game most recently, but like they are massive pain. So I'm going to avoid doing that this time. What else? So stuff like the shooting gallery and the giant Poe hunt and stuff like that I'm not going to do. Otherwise it'll be a pretty casual playthrough. I'll try and do most of the content, so we won't be 100%ing it, but maybe, I don't know, 90-95%. We'll see. And so I'm not gonna, you know, spend a lot of time on reading the text or whatever. I'll leave it there, so if you want to read it as it, you know, goes along, I won't skip through it too fast. But as I've played this game so many times, I don't really... This game has a lot of text in it. I don't really want to read it all again. And also, one thing that's better about the 3DS version in comparison to the 64 version is the text goes a lot more quickly across the screen. The 64 version is kind of notorious for how slow the text moves in it. And so we'll be speeding our way past most of that today. But anyway, Kokiri Forest, the very slowed down as Saria runs towards us. The tutorial area of the game. Come on now. Saria, you can run quicker than that. Okay, once she waves to us, we are good. Okay. So you can see now, as we're actually playing the game, it's still a little bit slow. Of what I've played of this so far, I've not really experienced any slowdown, so that's surprising to see. Hopefully we don't get too much of that. So, for those who played the game, what you need to do in this little area is collect 40 rupees. Oh, I'm pressing the swing sword button, but of course I don't have a sword yet. I suppose we should go get the sword. Alright. Oh, the slowdown is quite bad, actually. I might need to bump the resolution down a little bit. Okay, well, I'll get the sword and then I'll see about bumping down the resolution. That's interesting, because when I was playing it without streaming, maybe the streaming technology is such that it's not letting me play the game with the resolution on, although in here it's not too bad. So we'll see. See if I bump it down. We don't necessarily need to now. So I'm playing this on Citra, which is this 3DS emulator. I do own the game on 3DS, so I feel like I am okay morally to play this. I think how many copies of this game have I like purchased? Maybe 4 or 5. I have a Nintendo 64. I got the bonus disc with the bonus pre-order disc with Wind Waker, which has Ocarina of Time and Master Quest on it. Sorry, I need to equip my little sword here. There we go. Okay. So I owned those two. I owned the 4-game limited edition disc on GameCube as well. I have it on the Wii U Virtual Store. I'm not sure if I have it on the Wii Virtual Store, but then I have the 3DS version as well. So how many rupees have we got? 22. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly bump the old resolution just down a little bit. Hopefully we get a little bit better performance. Down to native resolution. Sorry about this. And we are back. Yeah, seems a bit better. Okay. So, we go into these houses here. Now, the thing with Kokiri Forest is even though it's the tutorial level, these little houses don't actually have a lot of stuff in them. Certainly not at this stage of the game. Although there's a few rupees in this house here. So I remember first time I ever saw this game, I was at my cousin's house and they had got it. It was around Christmas time. Funnily enough, they're the ones who actually bought it for us. But I remember seeing this and be like, oh my god, this game's incredible. You can go anywhere and do anything in this game. Which, it wasn't that early in the Nintendo 64 life cycle, really. How many more rupees do we need? Another 12? Okay, this girl's gonna make me talk to her. So we do need 40 to buy the shield. That's specifically what we want. So there's 5 behind there. And then we're going to go and do the first dungeon of the game, which is one of my favorite dungeons of the game. You also get 5 every time you jump over this. There we go. And there's 5 up here, and that'll be us good to get the shield. Still a little bit of slowdown. That's quite annoying. I mean, if the slowdown is too bad, what I'll do is I'll play it up to a point and I'll just pick up on the N64 version at that exact same point that I drop off, which will probably be as soon as I get the Hyrule Castle and meet Zelda for the first time. Oh, sorry, I need to buy the shield. I thought, well, I have enough coins now, so let's just go and go and do the dungeon. But no, I need the shield first. This little lad's going to sell it to me. There we go. Happy days. I'm going to need to equip it quickly on my little thing here. There we go. Of course, this being the 3DS, the bottom screen is used for your inventory management and all that, but it's used with the touch screen to make it a bit more convenient. But on an emulator, you don't really have the benefit of the bottom touch screen, so you just have to use your mouse to click on it. Luckily, it's not used for much more than that. Right, so there's not much more to do in Kokiri Forest. Just run around, you know, it teaches you some of the basic mechanics of the game. Rupees can be found in grass, and you know, the collecting money and buying stuff from shops and the like. So I just got a Deku stick there. They're kind of used as a sword substitute, but you can also use them for lighting fires, which we're going to do in this dungeon now. So as I said, the aim of this today is going to be to get to Zelda, which shouldn't take us too long. The writing in this game is very Shakespearean, and I can very easily imagine how it would turn some people off to play it. But I always liked it. It's one thing that they kind of knocked on the head when they did Majora's Mask, is they said, oh, we need to update the writing in this game a little bit. So this is the first dungeon of the game, inside the Deku tree, which is so good. This may be my favorite dungeon of the game. And it is very small. It's a very small dungeon. But as far as tutorial levels go, it is easily one of the best in the whole series. So instead of like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, that have fairly laborious tutorials. Oh, Jesus. This is a little bit closer to A Link to the Past in that the tutorial is like a mini dungeon, which kind of sets you in your way to, you know, doing the bigger dungeons later in the game. So let's see how we get on here. So as I'm playing, I'm gonna try to not talk about what's going to imminently happen, just so that people who haven't experienced the game don't get spoiled straight away. Okay, there we go. So here's our first chest. What is inside? We'll find out in a second. Oh, that's the dungeon map. Now we can't beat those guys yet, so we need to press on. How do we go in here? Thank you. So that's Navi, the notoriously annoying companion, telling you how you open a door. We got a bit of clippage there as we were standing by the door. Come here to me, you. Jeez. Okay. He gives us a little tip. Right, so we'll plug on. The graphical upgrade from 64 version to 3DS is really top notch. Like, it looks great. As I said, when I was playing on my own, as I am currently, but as I was playing off stream, I was playing on 3 times native resolution, and it just looks so good. It's so slick. Like all those little jaggies that you saw there, completely smoothened out. Okay, so we just got our first item, which I completely glossed over. I'm gonna assign that to X, and these to Y. We also got the Deku nuts there, but the Deku nuts are pretty useless, so I'm not really gonna use those much. So there's our first little puzzle. Don't forget, hold forward and you'll not hurt yourself as you jump off a high ledge. Then these are the Deku seeds. They're the ammo, the ammunition for the slingshot. Right, let's head up here. So we've got our slingshot now. We've used it for knocking a thing off the wall. Wait a minute, wasn't there things on the wall we had to knock off a second ago? You're damn right there were. Here they are, here. Okay, so let's knock these down quickly. Bing. Oh, now the only thing I really miss from this is I don't have the gyroscope controls, which are really good. And in fact, they're the main reason why I would recommend to play this game on 3DS over N64. Ooh, that gyroscopic aiming is hard to go back from. And that's the reason why I'm not going to be doing a lot of the content of the game, because the aiming with the stick is just a bit too severe. Okay, we're going to be jumping down there in a second, but first we go in here and just collect. I think the compass is in here, if I'm not wrong. And a golden sculpture, which I'm not really going to be collecting all the golden sculptures anyway. On this run, it's just a bit too much work for me. And it's the compass, hooray. So, we're going to go into that little alcove. We just need to go back and reset this switch. Oh, thank you very much. Now we can use our Deku stick here to light this old puzzle here, which will open the door, which we'll need to get back out. And we're going to jump across here. Now, the reason I swung my sword there was to conserve my Deku stick. Let's distract him so I can get in. Lovely. Gold sculpture, which is one of the game's many collectibles. Little recovery heart. And now we can hurt this guy and knock him down. Right. Grab that one. What? Rupee. Okay, so now this is a notoriously tricky part, but one that I did first time the other day. So we will see. So you need to line this up somewhat. And then go for a jump. Lovely. So we saw that at the entrance when we came in, and you just need to jump from a height, and you're in. Now we're in the basement. Okay, so there's another couple of sculptures in here for us to collect. One there. I think there's 4 altogether in this dungeon. I would say 3 or 4. Alright. Some more gear there. There's another one over there, but we need to jump off the ledge to get it. Oh. Crap. Oh, that's fine. Happy days. Don't really remember what's in this one. Oh, a heart. Lovely. Right, and we need to burn this cobweb over here. This spada web. Okay. Another one of these boyos. .23 is number 1. Okay. Now we have a locked door with an eye above it. Of course, you have to hit it with this. And then you go through. Again, the reason I love this dungeon is just it's not big per se, but every room is teaching you a new little mechanic, a new little thing that you're going to be using throughout the game. And it's not herdy sheep, Link. Oh, go get the fish or whatever. It's a proper little dungeon, it's a little experience. They feel like you're accomplishing something as you play. Anyway, we're almost done with this dungeon now. Very close to the end. Another sculpture there. The only thing I'm missing from this is, oh, the old camera controls. I would love to have a little thumbstick to move the camera around, but unfortunately, on 3DS originally there wasn't two thumbsticks at all. There's only one. Alas. In we go here. Now there is one wall in here that we can't do now. We'll have to come back later. But I think it's only for a gold spatula, so it's not super important. But there's one wall here that I think I lack the item that we need to get through it. So we'll have to just press on for now. So this brings us back to the room we were just in, as you can see on the map on the bottom right hand side there. Right, we're going to push this down. Very slowly. There we go. Now we can jump over with our stick. There we go. Here's our 23 is number 1 from earlier. We need to do it in a specific order. Why am I so bad at this thing? Come on. Okay, so they're talking about Queen Gohma and how to defeat Queen Gohma, which means we must have a boss nearby. Also, that skull icon on the map seems to indicate that too. So in we go. Oh, a spooky room. What's going on here? Oh no. Surely can't be good. So here's our first boss of the game. Gohma. Parasitic armored arachnid. So obviously the deal is hit its eye with the slingshot and then hit it with your sword. Then it climbs up onto the ceiling, which you would see if I had the camera controls or the gyroscope controls, which I don't. But these little eggs hatch into little enemies that are going to attack you if you're not careful. So. Now the reason I do the jumping attack there is the jumping attack does more damage than the normal swang. This shouldn't take us many more cycles then. I think we'll probably kill it next time. Excuse me. Next time I hit it, we'll kill it. Oh, here I get someone hatching out here. Here he is. Come on, Gohma, where are you? There we go. And that's our first dungeon completed. 25 minutes. We are already done with the first part of the game. I get my heart container. Boosts my heart by 1. My life. And up we go. music's so good in this game. Thou wouldst get it because he's made of wood. If I say no, do I skip it, or does he? God, we'll say yes. We'll say yes. We'll say yes. There are characters in this game that, if you say no, they will repeat themselves ad nauseum. So here's our introduction to the big bad Booty Daddy. The Divine Relic. Yeah, we're not really having much slowdown in the cutscenes anymore, so that's good. They're playing at normal speed. This is how the Earth came to be, or wherever this game is set. Not the Red Earth. Let's say Earth. So what we'll do now is we will go to the Lost Woods, collect a few bits and bobs, and then we'll go out to Hyrule Field and make our way over to the castle. So we get our first collectible, not really collectible, but thing we need that the game uses to log the fact that we've reached a certain point in the game. The Kokiri Emerald. Kokiri's Emerald? I thought it was just Kokiri. Oh, I'm wrong, I guess. And it turns into a little grey old tree. Look at him go. Very sad. Oh well. Alright, so let's go to the Lost Woods. We can boost up a few of our items, like our slingshot. We can have holding more ammo and this and that. Let me just, I've lost complete track of where I am. Okay, so this just completely lost my bearings when I come out of there. A little bit of slowdown here. Here we are. Lost Woods. With one of the best songs in the game. Okay, let's go this way. So here's our first little thing we're gonna do. A few hundreds in a row. And he gives us, I think, a new Deku seed bag. It is. So now we can hold 40 of those. I think if we do it again, we get something as well. Do we get maybe a piece of heart or something? No. We do not. That's okay. We need the Ocarina for doing stuff here. The titular Ocarina, which we do not yet have. So we'll come back here later on. Same here. Now that is going to bring us to another area of the game that we haven't visited yet. We need the bombs to go through there, which I don't have. And I'm not going to be glitching my way through the game. I'm going to be playing it as God intended. We need the Ocarina there again. And there's a boyo up here. Do we have enough rupees? 24? We maybe do. We'll see. This is what's called a business scrub. And he's got to sell you stuff. 40 rupees! Deku sticks aren't that useful, mate. Okay, maybe when I have more rupees we can come back there as well. Oh, I thought there was more for me to do here now, but I guess there isn't. So we can move our way out to Hyrule Castle, I guess. Yeah, okay. So let's get moving. So the thing with the Kokiri is they never leave the forest. They're kind of Peter Pan rip-offs. They don't grow up. They don't leave the forest. And you're the first one who does. You're the only one. You don't have a fairy until Navi comes to visit you at the start of the game. And this, of course, is Sari, who came running into the house and slowed my game down to a crawl. Oh, here's the Ocarina now, so we can maybe go do some of those little things now, maybe. L, Y, X, A, and R. Okay. So I'm gonna move that to my slot over the Deku sticks. Oh my god. Ooh. So here's our first look at Hyrule Field. A sparsely populated area with nothing really to do. But it's kind of your hub for all the other areas of the game. Oh, it's going very, very, very slowly. See, if you say no there, he will repeat himself until the end of time. Alright. So let's make our way to the castle. We gotta be quick because if not, it'll turn into nighttime and we won't be able to go. So I'll do some rolling because it's a bit quicker. But it's also annoying because he goes, yeah, every time. You can see it's already turning dark. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make it. How long are we? 37 minutes almost. Making good time, good progress. Come on. Yeah, boy. We made it. Okay, we head into the market now. Ooh, I think there's a little side quest we can do here. Oh my god, the performance in here is abysmal. Let's get out of here as quickly as we can. So here's Hyrule Castle. Here's our mate the owl to give us another ear bashing. No, thank you. Yeah, I think we need it to be daytime for us to actually progress here. So we're just gonna have to wait a little bit. One of the notable things here is that time doesn't progress while you're in the market town itself. You have to be out here. So let's see how we get on. Oh, I think there's a sculpture here we can get actually. If I'm not mistaken. Hello. Okay, so we're just waiting for it to become day. There's basically nothing more we can do. Is it already day? It's looking good. No, it's still nighttime. Oh my god, why is it slowed down so bad? Cripes. Really, really bad. I think I'm really gonna have to continue. I'm gonna have to continue this on the Nintendo 64 version because the slowdown while streaming is very bad. As I say, oh, there's a lad right there. on the that's terrible. When I'm playing it without like streaming, it goes really well for whatever reason. Right. So let's go find her dad, Malin. And her dad, who looks suspiciously like another video game character, but we'll get to that. The slowdown is really bad, really bad. What a shame. What a shame. But anyway, hopefully it won't cost me too much time as I get to the castle. Hello, whoever is watching. Thanks for watching me very slowly play this game. Why is that facing that way? Wait a minute. Am I supposed to go up there? Oh no, wait. There's a wall I can climb over here. He was looking the other way! Oh god. That's not fair. Oh, man. Even the music is all slowed down. That's really, really bad. That's really bad. What a way for my first actual game stream to go. The game runs like ass. I forget how to play. You know, I 100% of this game last year. Anyway, look. It is what it is. La 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 la. So as I was saying earlier, what I'm gonna do is, I was really hoping to play the 3D version, which is what I'm playing now, because I already 100%ed the Nintendo 64 version like last year, but the performance is too bad. So what I probably will do is when I finish playing today, whatever stage I get to, I'll sprint through on the 64 version and I'll pick up this, or I'll pick up on the 64 version where I leave off today, just because I didn't anticipate the slowdown being as bad as it has been. So there's our boyo who looks a bit like Mario. What's that about? Right, we need to go back to Malin now, the daughter. So I think I could just get caught and that'll quickly get me thrown out, won't it? I feel like I'm running through like mud. Really bad, really, really bad. Okay, so I'll have a chat with her. I'll tell her I found your pops. He's having a snooze in the castle. Help me. Okay, and I get an egg. Okay, so I need to... Oops, sorry. I need to equip that egg now. There we go. So now we have the egg equipped. And we can make our way back to where he was. And that egg is going to help us wake him up. Again, the music is so good in this game when it's not slowed to a crawl. Like a record being played at the wrong speed. Come on. Now I think that egg is going to hatch once it hits morning. I don't know if we have to go through 2-day cycles or if the first morning it'll hatch right away, but we'll see. Right, slowdown's not too bad at the moment. Oh, and as I say that, it slows a little bit. Jesus, that jump was so bad. That jump was so bad. I wonder if I could get the 64 one with some kind of texture pack that would at least not look like absolute ass. But we'll see. I'll look into it. Maybe tomorrow or Friday. So I don't anticipate that I'll be streaming like every day. It's just this week has turned out to be very quiet, so it's kind of allowed me to just hop on and... Hey, okay, we have our item. Lovely. Wake him up with a chicken. Now, he does look like Mario, but also he's got a... You can't really see it there, but he's got a pendant on around his neck that looks like Bowser. There's a lot of little Easter eggs here. And off he goes, shrieking and waving his arms like a crazy man. Right, so now we just need to move these into position, and we're almost where we need to be. How are we doing for time? 46 minutes. I honestly didn't think we'd be doing this as quickly as we have been, especially with the slowdown, and that really encourages me for like being able to plow through this again real quickly on the 64 version. Knowing that it only takes an hour to redo it, that's absolutely fine. If it was like 2 hours in, I might be, maybe I won't bother, maybe I'll just play something else. But we will see. 64 emulation of games that I legally own, let's not forget, usually works, you know, much better. 3DS emulation is something I've really only dipped my toe into this like last week. Right, here's our little stealth area, one of the only stealth sections of the game, maybe aside from Gerudo Valley, which is also, you have to be quite stealthy. Love the music in here again. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be much slowdown. Okay. Are we going to be able to go here, maybe? No. Wait. Okay, after this guy goes, we'll move. Yeah. Now, I will not be tempted by those delicious looking rupees. Sorry, I'm moving on. I think these two guys move at slightly different speeds. Right, think of that. Move, you fucker. Move, you bastard. Oh, I should be swearing. God, I'm so bad for that. Swearing again. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. You shut up with your hay. Hay is for horses. Okay. Hey, well, it's not often I get this first time, so I'm very happy with it. Alright. Unable to run a straight line there, run all wobbly. And here's herself. Looking way better than she does in the 64 version, that's for sure. I did the spiritual stone of the forest. I got it 5 minutes ago. She is the titular Zelda. I always play the games as Paul, by the way. But then she's like, oh, Paul is your name. You're Paul. Paul, the little boy with the green clothes. So it's Link. I'll be Link. Why not? This cutscene again. Oh my god. No, I think it's a slightly different cutscene. Actually. How are we doing? For real time wise, it's 20 to 6 in the evening. Almost time for me to have me din-dins. Time for my dinner. Time for my din-dins. Oh my god, I love having dinner. Okay, that's short enough. time. I don't have that. I've only got the fairy ocarina. Yes. Go look through the window. Have a little peep. The man with the evil eyes and the very pointy head. Look at that nose. Oh my god. Did he see you? Don't worry. I don't believe you. No, I'm giving you okay. I love the options that it gives you though there. Like, there's no branching path that you can have. This isn't Mass Effect. But I love it's like, I don't believe you. You're talking nonsense. Zelda's letter. Lovely. That'll be useful in a minute. And now we go and we learn a song. We learn our first song of the game. Impa, who looks really just like the N64 model. They really didn't upgrade her at all. No, I'm going to have a real hard time playing this song with completely different button mapping. But we'll try and figure it out. We'll try and figure it out. That's not too bad, I think. Yeah. Easy peasy. It's Eleanor that I'm more frightened of. So I don't know if I have what I have L mapped to, because I use L1 on the PlayStation controller. L1 as Z and R1 as R, but I don't know what L is. But I'm going to need that for... playing, so I'm going to need to look into that. There we go. We've done our goal of Kokiri Forest and Hyrule Castle. That's what I set out to achieve today. So I'm going to leave it there, I think. And again, pick up from this exact moment on the 64 version. Right. A bit shorter than the GeoGuessr stream from yesterday, but that is where we're going to leave it. Part 1 of the Child Link saga, let's call it. Oh my god, it looks very fat as I came back from stream there, and very blurry. What more to say? Thank you very much. And I don't know when the next one will be, but next one will be part 2 as we continue playing Ocarina of Time. Probably the 64 version, probably not the 3DS version, because that was a bit painful. No, don't be saying hey to me. We're not playing anymore. But anyway, thank you very much, and thanks for watching. If you got to the end of this again, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Woohoo!